Hello guys, welcome to our next LabView tutorial in which we are gonna see how we can convert in between different data types. So in the LabView, in the block diagram, whenever you are gonna wire the different data types, so LabView automatically gonna give the color to the wire depending on what kind of data is passing through the wire. So for example, if I am gonna connect this orange data type which is floating, if I'm gonna connect it with the floating indicator, so you can see the wire color is orange because the floating data is passing through the wire. And in another example, if I'm gonna connect the boolean to the boolean indicator, so because the boolean data is passing through, so that's why the color of wire is green. So as far as you are connecting the same data types, so everything is gonna be fine. But in case if you are gonna connect different data types, then you would face a lot of problems. So let's see, like if I am gonna connect this floating point to the integer indicator, so let's say if I'm gonna connect it, I want to connect it to this integer. Look at that, because the data which is flowing, that is a floating number, so that's why it is, the wire color is orange and it's fine. But there is a red dot here, you can see at the start, at the connecting node of the integer. So it means LabView is internally coercing the data. So what it means is it's gonna be changed into the integer because data was the floating, so that's why it's orange. And it also mentioned the red dot here, so we need to consider this. Suppose if I'm gonna give the value here, let's say I want to type 3.14, and then if I would run the code, you can see here into the indicator it's exactly the number with the complete precision, that is 3.4. But the indicator 2, it is showing the number is 3 because the indicator is only for the integer, it has an integer data type, so that's why it did not show the exact precision of floating point. So these two data types were almost same because they only deal with the numeric, so that's why there was no problem. But if I am gonna connect two different data types, suppose I want to connect this integer data type with this string data type, so you can see like it's gonna give me the error which is broken wire. So it means like they cannot be connected. So what I can do is, if you want to clean the broken wire, then you can just hold the control on keyboard and then press the B. So in this way it's gonna complete, or it's gonna clear all the broken wires into your block diagram. Okay, so there is another option, like we have different kind of converters which we can use in between when we want to convert our data between different data types. So for that, what I'm gonna go is, I'm gonna go into the function palette and then into the programming, into the string. I would like to go into the conversion, let's say this one, numbers to string conversion, because I want to convert from number to string. So I'm gonna go into the number to string conversion, and here I would have a different options, let's say number to decimal string. I'm gonna connect here. Okay, and then I'm gonna connect the integer to this function, and then I'm gonna connect the output to the string. Okay, and now I'm gonna give the number to the integer, let's say it's 42. And then if I'm gonna run the code, it's gonna show me in the indicator of the string. Look at that. So what we did is, we just convert that integer into string by using a function here. So but still you need to just keep in mind, look at the data type, like the wire is blue because it was coming a integer number, the data was integer, and after the function the wire is pink because now the data is string data, so that's why the wire color is pink. Before ending the video, I just want to highlight, if you would consider this coercing point, then during the calculation you would have in your mind like you have a coercing, so that's why there could be some difference in your answers. But if you are using some kind of functions to convert from one data type to another data type, you have not to deal with such kind of problems. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel where you are gonna find a lot of lab videos and tutorials. And if you are a serious LabView learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you can find my course link where I have over 5 hours of LabView videos in which I have explained each and every tool in a very detailed video with an example as well. And if you have some projects or assignments or tasks, feel free to write me on my email which is also given in the description. Thank you.